What's up, gamers? My name's Scyushi, and we are back in some more Trove. I know it's been a while since we had a traditional Trove video, but honestly, most of that's got to do with the downtime. I'm gonna have another video that'll come out, I don't know, today or tomorrow or something, that's gonna be highlighting and talking about all of the Trove downtime and everything that's going on for myself personally, because obviously I can't be playing this game as much as I would like to. So anyways, what we're going to be focusing on today is the new event that's going on from September 10th to September 23rd of this month, which is the Plunder Pals 2019. So this is help Saltwater Sam find flux, coins, and pups, which I guess, you know, it makes enough sense. It gets the point done. We don't have anything new for the Chaos Chest this week. So either way, the event is going to end up being time-consuming and difficult for a lot of the wrong reasons. Most of all, just that the servers are having such insane issues lately that I've actually seen a lot of you guys complaining in my Discords and in comments and just on my Twitter and everything like that, letting me know that it's really, really difficult for you to complete these quests just because of the lag and everything like that. I even ended up doing a stream the other day, which I'll have go public probably tomorrow, of me actually completing the event. And I actually had no issues at all, but people were complaining in, you know, the live chat again. So I don't know if it's got to do with like where you live, what your internet's like. I just know that Trove is Trove's just kind of all over the place. I know that PS4 has been dealing with it the most, but regardless of all of that, we're going to be talking about the event itself. I would appreciate if you smash like before we get started, and let's get right into it. So, defeat Treasure Isles dungeons. You gotta go and farm 15 of them. So this is Treasure Isles specific dungeons. You have to load up into a water world, and then in the water world, you're going to end up seeing on the map these steering wheels for ships. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. I don't know what they're called, but those to the left of us, you have to go into that biome specifically and complete dungeons in that biome. It doesn't count for all of these other biomes and stuff like that, even though it is a water world. These are specifically labeled as Treasure Isles biomes. So you're going to have to go and complete 15 of these bad boys, which can end up being a bit of a chore just if you're trying to navigate through the map and stuff. And you can see these biomes are few and far between. They're not really as big as some of the other ones, but whatever, you know, it's just time consuming. It's not difficult, except when you factor in the amount of lag that so many people have been getting, then it is difficult. But you'll end up getting 10 chaos chests out of that, so that's not bad. Another side note I just want to mention is I've seen on my claims menu, none of this right now, but I've seen on my claims menu for some strange reason where other people were telling me about this too, where you end up mining a certain amount of ore. I don't know what specific type of ore. Maybe it's shapestone. Somebody mined shapestone and then suddenly they got a reward of chaos chests in their inventory. I saw, like, I smashed a bunch of pinatas and got some shapestone, and then got a bunch of chaos chests in my claims menu as well. So I don't know, go and mine some ore or throw down some pinatas and see whether or not you guys end up getting some chaos chests, and then let me know on either the comments or Twitter or something. You know, I'd appreciate it, just because it seems like there's a hidden event quest going on that's more than likely a bug. I don't know though. But then next you have to gather 50 seashells. So these are golden seashells, which you quite literally get those from you have to get those from Treasure Isle biome or dungeons again. So you can't just do it in all of the you know, all of the water world or anything. It has to be in Treasure Isles again. So you're literally just completing more Treasure Isles dungeons, just you're going for a different reward. So if you're just going for the dungeons, I'd recommend you just complete them and get out of there. But as you need the golden seashells, you're gonna have to destroy the dungeon chest in order to end up having those seashells drop for you. Yeah, I kind of messed up with that. As you'll see in the stream if you guys end up watching it when it goes up, and I was skipping through a bunch of the dungeons just because gotta go fast. I was on the Neo Ninja, and then it was like, oh wait, I needed the gold seashells. But you know, either way, you get 3 empowered gem boxes out of that, so hopefully you guys will get lucky and get a class gem key out of it or something, or maybe a class gem fragment. Fun fact, just for those of you that don't already know, with the Leviathan update that's coming up hopefully soon, you're going to end up getting a free class gem key at level 25 for any character. So if you've got all your characters already at level 25, you're just going to get a ton of class gem keys. Yeah. So when that update goes live, that's going to be awesome. So up next, you have to find Flux Treasures, 5 of them. These are an item that can also rarely drop from dungeon chests, but they can also drop from elite enemies, so you can go and find them out in the world and just end up getting it to drop from them. The advantage of the Flux Treasures, though, is that all dungeons are going to be able to drop those, so you can just go crazy. You can even swap to another world. You don't even have to be in a water world anymore. I don't know why I went to a water world, just because of habit. Yeah, you don't have to, though. You can just be in any of the worlds and just defeat dungeons, defeat elite mobs. You could even be in Shadow Towers for all I care, and you'll still end up finding these. They are just going to be a random drop, though, so you can't specifically be like, oh, I got this done in 10 minutes. I got this done in 2 seconds, you know? Like, it just depends on your luck. But there's multiple of said item, and usually you'll end up getting different grades of them. You loot collect them, they give you a little bit of flux. It's not really that much. But you'll get a double experience potion out of it. See what I did there? That sweet transition, because you can use that double XP potion to get whatever character you want to level 25 in preparation for that Leviathan update that's still coming out, which I got one more video, I think, talking about the lockboxes on the test server, but I just haven't had the time to upload that yet, just because not only have I been a little bit busy, but also just the lag and everything, and trying to have these event videos out to you guys rather than talk about something that's coming, because honestly you guys voted and didn't really care about what was inside the lockboxes. And then you have to collect 10 dragon coins, which would be a problem if you had to wait until there was a dumb hourly challenge, right? Wrong. Don't worry about it, because all you got to do, daily adventures are going on as well, by the way, but I'll talk about that in a bit. All you got to do is just go to the dragon tab, and so long as you have enough cubits, you can just literally buy this twice, and that's going to end up counting towards the dragon coins, which is fine, which is great, especially for somebody like myself where I have over 500,000. You know, for those of you that don't have any cubits, though, unfortunately, you are just going to have to go out and wait until there is a dragon event going on. But you'll end up getting another 15 dragon coins out of getting 10 dragon coins. Whatever, it's a bonus. I don't know if it's affected by these dragon boosters. I wouldn't think so, but maybe it is. I don't know how those work because I never use them. Then you have to pillage water gem boxes, 15, which basically means you gotta go back to the water world and start defeating elite enemies and doing dungeons and stuff like that. This one you have to specifically be in the water world, so you gotta grind 15 of them. They usually drop from pretty much everything, so it's not going to be difficult for you to end up getting that. And then you end up getting 5 gem booster boxes out of it, which those kind of suck, honestly speaking. Especially now, the gem boosters are a lot less valuable, I would say, to the player, just because of the fact that your gems can't break anymore when you're forging them up. Because the regeminator was the biggest thing, just because it's so super duper expensive, and a gem booster put on a gem would actually end up, you know, preventing it from breaking. Fun fact, by the way, if you guys don't already know, you can use gem boosters to very effectively level your gems up to like 10, I would actually say 15, and then if you loot collect said gem, you won't get the booster back, obviously, but you'll actually get more gem dust than you ended up spending in order to level it up. It's a kind of a nice cheaty way that you can end up getting yourself a lot of gem dust really fast, but obviously you still have to exchange the items at which are needed in order to end up getting the gem dust in the first place, so it's not like it's that cheaty. Then you have to buy from a Treasure Isles vendor, so this is going to be any of these guys. You could either find one of these gold ships and buy stuff for Trove of Wonders if you want, or I mean Flux, so you could buy Trove of Wonder boxes. I'm not touching them. But then there's also going to be the normal ships that you can find out in the world, and they'll usually end up selling you stuff for Glim, which, fun fact, one of the quick ways of getting mastery if you're a starting player is you can find a boat merchant that will end up spawning sails, and you can actually buy like tons and tons of sails from this guy for just a fraction, like just such a small amount of Glim. And Glim is like super duper cheap anyway, so you can just farm for other resources, sell it, exchange it for Glim, and then you can just buy a bunch of sails, and it's a really good source of mastery early on in the game. Another quick tip you can do, not necessarily with this boat merchant, but with other boat merchants, is so long as there's nobody in the chunk, if we leave, let the chunk deload and then come back, the shop will have actually reset to a different NPC and then ends up giving you different items. So you can kind of use that to farm for a specific shop that you want. However, you gotta keep in mind that nobody can be near the shop. Nobody can be in the biome. You gotta be able to do it just clean and clear. So anyways, out of this, out of buying an item from the vendor, you're gonna get 2 illustrious gem boxes. That's a little bit more what I'm talking about. I am still saving my illustrious gem boxes for an unboxing video in the future. And then you have to, last but not least, sail the 7 seas, which is really, really difficult because you actually have to sail through every single biome in the treasure world, including the acid dragon biome as well, because that ends up equaling a total of 7. No, I'm just kidding. All you gotta do is literally get on your boat, and within a second you're going to end up having that objective completed. See what I did there? I made you feel good about something so easy. And then out of all of the entirety of the event, you're going to end up getting this atrocious little monster. I don't like it. What can I say? I don't like the little like dog allies. I don't know. It just kind of feels very plain to me. At least it's got more than one color though, so that's more detailed than the devs usually give. But in all honesty, it's just something I don't really care for. Not to mention the skull on the hat. It feels a little bit forced because if you look at the back, it's, you know, it's not really fully closed off. It's just, I don't know. It's fine, you know, and the dog actually has a peg leg, which I just noticed now, which is actually adorable and steps up the quality of this thing, because that is actually great that they went that extra mile. But it's not my favorite just because I don't like the dog allies, not because I'm saying like this is a bad ally or anything. So ultimately out of the event, you get a bunch of free items, and then you end up getting 10 mastery out of it for this guy, which he ends up giving you 2 movement speed and 50 physical damage, which... you know, maybe for a starting player it would be okay. The biggest thing though is that we're going to end up having these daily events, so you just complete daily adventures, so attempt to upgrade a gem, and then that'll end up completing my adventure for the day. Whoopsie daisy. So let me just upgrade this right here. Boop. And there you go, Bob's your uncle. Now you just wait until the next day, and then you'll end up having another daily adventure quest reward. Usually they end up having these coincide when events are going on. Unless this is from something else, but I wouldn't think so, because 3 illustrious gem boxes from doing something like that is super duper good, actually. Yeah. Anyways, folks, thanks for watching. This video was a bit longer than I expected, but I wanted to kind of cover all bases here, let you guys know about everything. I will talk about all the downtime, but more specifically what my plans are right now because of all of the downtime with Trove in another video that I'll have come out, I don't know, sometime this week, hopefully. Lately, I've been doing 2 videos a day again, just because I'm trying to squeeze in Trove videos for you guys. But at the same time, I've been eating up a lot of time with Plants vs. Zombies. It's a really, really good game. And Borderlands is pretty much out like in a day or 2 already, which is crazy to think. Anyways, you don't care. Thanks for watching. Smash like, sub for more. Have yourselves a great day. If you want to support me, there's all sorts of ways you can do that. You can use a sign up link in the description. And then anytime you end up buying anything out of the store, I'll end up making a cut of that, which is absolutely awesome. Doesn't affect your gameplay in any way, shape, or form, or the price of anything. Or if you want to rep, we got merch, and I finally got my hat. It finally actually looks cool. I'm excited about it. In some early videos when I had this hat, the bottom of it actually is green. I used a permanent marker to make it black, because otherwise it was invisible because of my green screen. Yeah, I'm smart. I'm a reptile, so I use my brain. Thanks for watching, though, folks. Sayonara. Stay epic.